Hello, good morning, everyone. Very warm welcome to babycode free PTE sessions. I'm Tanu Virmani, a PTE certified trainer and a DEFIL to Solve certified trainer. I'm back with my live session number 20 for the listening module. Right, we are covering our part 3 listening for PTE, and today's topic is multiple choice with a single answer. Now, what you are supposed to do, as you can read the topic, single answer, multiple choice with single answer. Now, multiple choice single answer means that you will be given a choice where you have to select one correct option, right, from all your responses. So, what they are going to evaluate is that they are going to evaluate your listening skills, that are you able to listen, analyze, and understand on a short recording or not, because you are going to hear a short recording on an academic subject. The content will be academic, and you have to choose a single correct response. So, your screen will look like this. You have to listen to the recording. You have to answer the multiple choice questions by selecting the correct response. Only one response is correct. So, you can see that beginning in 5 seconds. Status shows that it is beginning in 5 seconds. What is the main idea that the speaker is trying to convey in her comments? So while listening to the audio, you have to focus on the main idea. There are 4 options available. You have to choose the one. So audio will play only at once. You have to select the best paragraph, the best that summarize your recording, that summarize the question. Prompt length will be for 30 to 90 seconds. Skills which will be evaluated here is your listening. Number of tasks will be 1 to 2, and response length will be one correct options, like one correct response. If you will select the one correct response, you will get 1 credit. If you do not select the correct one, you will not get any negative marking, but 0 for the same. How to answer this? Audio will begin automatically after 5 seconds. You will be able to only listen to the audio once. Several options are available on your screen. If you want to select an option, click on the left button of your mouse. If you want to change your mind, then you can left click again to deselect it, or left click on a different option. The option you select will be highlighted in the yellow color. Now focus on the kind of information you need. This is the most important thing, because what is your question all about? For listening multiple choice question, the main part of the question tells you what to listen for. Being aware of the focus of the question will help you guide your listening. Like our first question was about what is the main idea. So if you focus on the question first and you listen to your recording afterwards, like before start of the recording, if you focus on the requirement of your question, then it is easier for you to understand what your focus is. Right now, see here, for example, it will tell you whether you are listening for the main idea, what was the main cause of company's collapse, or listening for some kind of supporting information or details. What aspect of past transport policy does the speaker mention? Or what does the speaker suggest that the factory may have to do? Or why does the speaker talk about the fall in car ownership? So you have to look for the requirement of your question, that what is the requirement of your question, right? Now, once you know the question, you skim your question, answer the options before you listen to understand your topic. So you have to skim your options as well. In the 5 seconds before the recording begins, quickly read your question and answer options so that you can understand the topic, what your topic is all about, what your recording is going to be all about. So you can see the sample question below. The question shows that speaker will talk about future. किसके बारे में बात करने वाला है? फ्यूचर के बारे में, बिकॉज आपका क्वेश्चन क्या है? व्हाट डज द स्पीकर बिलीव इज लाइकली टू हैपन इन द फ्यूचर? क्या होने वाला है फ्यूचर में? द ऑप्शंस शो दैट दे ऑल इंक्लूड द वर्ड मीडिया. So you are listening to hear what the speaker thinks that will happen to the media in the future. So what does the speaker believe is likely to happen in the future? You have 4 options available. You have to look for all those 4 options. Read it, skim it quickly. Strategies. As I have told you that you have to read the response options quickly. You can make the notes also whenever you are listening to your audio. Focus on the question. What is the requirement of your question? List out the supporting points also, right? Keep your attention on the audio. Take notes if you want. As you listen, be aware of the development of speaker's ideas so that you can organize your core information. As the audio finish, eliminate the options that contain the incorrect information or any information which is not mentioned, है ना, जो उसमें clearly mention ही नहीं है या जिसके बारे में वो incorrect information भी, आप उसको क्या करोगे, eliminate करोगे. आंसर करो क्वेश्चन को, रीड करो क्वेश्चन को सबसे पहले, ऑप्शंस को रीड करो ऑडियो को बिगिन होने से पहले. यू हैव वेरी लिमिटेड टाइम टू डू दिस. कंफर्म करो अपनी चॉइस को कि ये ऑप्शन करेक्ट है कि नहीं. इफ यू वांट टू चेंज योर माइंड यू कैन अगेन सेलेक्ट इट. सिलेक्ट करो अगेन, वो येलो कलर से सिलेक्ट हो जाता है जब आप उसे क्लिक करते हो. Some tips to increase your score: read the prompt carefully, skim the response options quickly, take notes, focus on your keywords, continue listening until the end of the recording. Reread the prompt. First, eliminate any response options which you feel are incorrect. Eliminate the response options containing information which is not mentioned. Do not select an option just because it contains words from the recording. Sometimes incorrect options contain the same words from the recording. Do not change your first response. Attempt it. Now let's do this. The question says, what is the main idea that the speaker is trying to convey in her comments? So what is the main idea that speaker is trying to convey? क्या convey कर रहा है वो? You can read the options. You have only 5 seconds to do this task. So you have to be quick. You have to manage your time, strategize your skills. And I'm going to play an audio. Listen it carefully.
I have chronic pain and at times this is severe, but this is managed with opiates. I know the general public has a very perverted view of opiates because they think street addiction, heroin, drug smugglers. However, if prescribed correctly by doctors in the right dose for your height and weight and you manage it well yourself, I haven't increased my dose of 80 milligrams of morphine in the last 18 years. So that's a fairly good illustration that no, you don't double it every 10 minutes the way the general public think. And also it's very well looked after by the government. I have to present myself to my GPs, who all get to know me very well, every 30 days, and they have to phone Canberra to have authorisation, and I get my monthly dose of opiates to keep me going for the next lot.
So what was his main idea? What he focused on? His main idea was that governments can play a role in chronic pain management, right? With the very first statement, he focuses on his idea that he wants to convey with his comments is that somebody like the government, they should play a role in chronic pain management. Because see here, because the details very like this response, why he used this, why he talks about it, because very looked after by the government, right? Second option is incorrect because this detail is a supporting. It's not a, because speaker doesn't talk about that GP must obtain authorization. So you can look here for the explanation part that why third is incorrect and the fourth one is incorrect. Next one. What is the lecture mainly about? Now, की फोकस क्या है आपका, टॉपिक क्या है लेक्चर का, किसके बारे में डिस्कस किया जा रहा है? परसेप्शन एंड हाउ इट रिलेट्स टू द माइंड एंड योर आईज, इंट्यूशन एंड हाउ टू यूज इट, फॉर्म थ्योरी, theory and how it focuses you to lose aspects of yourself, skill and how it should be applied in the university setting.
I should say one more thing about theory. It's great to discover theory, but you have to lose a lot. And you may have noticed, or maybe you didn't, well, how much you lose. Partly you don't notice it much because here at the university everybody's dedicated to theory. And what's left out is perception, because you use your mind, not your eyes. Skill, you're not supposed to have any particular sort of bodily kind of skills. There's a kind of mental thing, but let's not call that skill. I mean, I'm just calling skill the way you cope with everyday stuff that you use and so forth. Intuition, it's not fair to have intuition. I mean, you could have intuition, but it's not theory. It's not something that everybody has to believe until you can put it into language and argue for it. Gets rid of emotions, the body, tradition.
So what do you think? What is the lecture mainly about? किसके बारे में था lecture? See the first one, perception and how it relates to the mind and your eyes. This is incorrect because the theory does not include, and the speaker says you use your mind, not your eyes. Intuition and how it used to form theory, this is incorrect because they clearly mention, they declare that intuition is separate from the formation of theory by saying you can have intuition, but it's not theory. Third one is correct because they did mention about that you have to lose a lot. He's talking about the theory. He says it's great to discover. Fourth one is incorrect because the lecture provides definition of skill, but not focus on of the lecture, right? So see the correct option, and for explanation, you can see my next slide. So I hope now you got an idea that how you're supposed to attempt the multiple choice with a single answer. So don't miss out this golden opportunity. Watch out a live session on the YouTube and even on the babycode application. Do make your friends also watch our sessions, which is free of cost. Keep practicing, keep learning, and watch your PTE journey soar, right? Stay tuned for the next session. I'm going to cover up something new in this next session. So stay tuned. Bye-bye. Take care, all of you. Thank you so much for watching our live session.